Namaste, I'm Mike Rosenkrantz, and according to local Nepalese NGO Voice of Children, 85% of boys living on the street have been sexually assaulted. There are laws to protect girls from sexual abuse, but for those who live on the street, they offer little protection. Most of Kathmandu's street children are drug addicts. Many end up in the sex industry or as victims of trafficking. According to a recent article, Roshni Siwal from Heartbeat, a local NGO, says the number of street children in Kathmandu has been rising. Most street children in the Kathmandu Valley have run away from their villages or have been trafficked by their own parents or relatives for labor and prostitution. The root cause for the existence of street children in the capital city of Kathmandu is illiteracy and unemployment in the kids' own villages or native rural areas. Although there's no official data on street children, there are 5,000 to 6,000 living throughout the streets of Nepal. And in Kathmandu alone, there are between 1,500 and 2,000. And this is according to estimated data from Child Workers in Nepal Concern Center from 2010. The Voice of Children is a non-profit organization which was established in the year 2000 in the Lalitpur district of Kathmandu, and they are running a major project for street children in Nepal. Voice of Children's main aim is to support and rehabilitate street children through educational and vocational training opportunities, health services, and psychosocial counseling. They also try to reintegrate street children with their families and their communities by teaching them basic life skills. And they also work with marginalized families to make them aware about available services and to empower them so that they do not allow their children to go to the streets. Voice of Children also raises awareness on a very important issue, that is child sexual abuse. The vision of VOC is a society where every child is respected and has equal rights. Today we'll be interviewing the president, Krishna K. Thapa. Welcome, Krishna.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you came to be the president of Voice of Children?
Well, I came from eastern part of Nepal. I born in Bhojpur district, which is a remote district, you can say. So I came to Kathmandu for my higher education. So to live in Kathmandu it's not easy. So I started to work somewhere to be exist in Kathmandu and to continue my study. So for that I was working as a home tutor. Then I got a chance to be a teacher in an organization where there were a lot of street children, and more crucial thing for me is that boys were sexually victim by the person. So they were. It was like every day with the new children, this guy was abusing. So it was interesting for me. And I knew that there is no any law to protect boys from sexual abuse. So I decided to do something for them. So that is the reason somehow the organization was established.
You know, in walking around, especially Kathmandu, I've seen a number of children, especially in the Tamil area, some with bags, I guess sniffing glue or other substances. I've seen many kids sleeping on the streets. So how does your organization help in those kinds of situations?
Well, first we have to know why they are in the street and why they are taking drugs. So when they arrive in the street, they pass a lot of bad situation. So it starts from the family. When there is no good environment for them in the family, slowly they decide to leave the family. So they don't come in the street directly from the family. So they decide to engage somewhere to earn something. Then there are a lot of exploitation in the working place also. Finally they have no choice to be exist rather than the street. That's why they land in the street. And of course, most of the children they dream a better life, but they don't have any opportunity where they can go and they can learn something and get support. as per their needs. Because people, they think that they are hungry, poor children, they are living in the street. But of course, this is not the real need of the children. None of the children are die because of hunger. The first thing they need is love, taking care of them, and respect, and listening them. Then slowly we have to work with them together, not for them. If we work for them, it means the idea come from adults, and we are imposing them to follow this, which doesn't work. So we have to work with them together. So they have their own idea how they can change their life. So for that we have developed a comprehensive program, we can say, a complete program.
How do they form this gang or this family, right, to protect themselves?
Yes.
Well, how do your workers actually make inroads into that gang to build a relationship and get the children to start trusting you?
Well, as I said, that the first thing is a relation builder. So they have their own community, we can say. They have their own group, and for protection. So definitely it's very difficult in the beginning because they don't trust to adults because they were exploited by the adults. So as a social worker, as adults, it's very difficult to win that trust. But our long experience, because of our long experience, we can slowly talk to them. Then we just give them a kind of, let's say, information or message that we are here for you if you are interested. So it takes a lot of time. Sometimes to win a trust for a child, it takes like 6 months, 1 year even. Once you win a trust, then it's very easy because they have a good network. So if you have a good relationship with one child, then automatically this child is transforming the information about your work. So it's more easier to spread the information about the social worker, about the organization. That's how we enter with that gang.
And now let's go down the field and talk to some of the beneficiaries of the Voice of Children program.
नमस्ते, म गोविन्द कोइराला भोइस अफ चिल्ड्रेनमा विगत 10 वर्षदेखि स्टेट चिल्ड्रेन प्रोग्राममा प्रोग्राम म्यानेजरको रूपमा कार्यरत छु। भोइस अफ चिल्ड्रेन 2000 मा यो जिल्ला प्रशासन कार्यालय ललितपुरमा दर्ता भएको संस्था हो। भोइस अफ चिल्ड्रेनले प्रमुख गर्ने कामहरुमा चाहिँ विशेष गरी दुईटा सेक्टरमा हामीले काम गरिरहेका छौं। एउटा चाहिँ सडक बालबालिकाको कार्यक्रम र अर्को चाहिँ बाल यौन दुर्व्यवहार विरुद्धको कार्यक्रम। जो बालबालिकाहरू सडक छोड्न चाहन्छु, अब चाहिँ म सडकमा भन्दा पनि आफ्नो भविष्य निर्माण गर्छु भनेर योजना बनाउँदै हुनुहुन्छ, उहाँहरूको लागि चाहिँ हामीले इन्डिभिजुअल फलोअपको माध्यमबाट उहाँहरूलाई चाहिँ अर्को केन्द्र जसलाई चाहिँ हामीले तयारी केन्द्र भनेर भन्छौं, यो चाहिँ हाम्रो लुबुमा छ, त्यो केन्द्रसम्म हामी रिफर गर्छौं।
कहाँनिर सुत्यो? के तिमीले चाहिँ अब खान्थ्यौ? चुरोटहरू खान्थ्यौ होला है? अहिले त खाँदैन नि, के खान्छ? अब हामी कहाँ जाँदैछौँ थाहा छ तिमीलाई? कहाँ जाँदैछौँ? तिमीले घर छोडेको कति भयो त?
3 महिना भयो।
यो भोइस अफ चिल्ड्रेनको बिसौनी भन्ने कार्यक्रममा तिमीलाई कसले ल्यायो त यो ठाउँमा?
मैले ल्याएको। एउटा दाइले एउटा संस्थामा बस्छस् भन्नु थियो नि बस्छु भने अनि त्यहाँको मिसन भयो अनि त्यहाँबाट हरिसर जरिकिन जानु परेछ हरिसर
त्योभन्दा पहिला तिमी दबान खेलतिर बस्थ्यौ
बस्थेन
कहाँ बस्थ्यौ
पोखरामा एउटा सर्भिसिङ गर्ने ठाउँमा बसेको
किन आएको घर बुवा मम्मीको माया लाग्दैन
लाग्नु त लाग्छ रक्सी खाने जाँड खाने हल्लिने फोरमा सुत्ने
ए
जता जता रक्सी खाए त्यता दल मिलेर सुत्ने अनि त्यही भएर गर्छु
ए कसले बुवाले त्यस्तो गर्नुहुन्छ
बुवाले पनि आमाले
हो
जता रक्सी खायो त्यतै सुतिन्छ बाउ पनि रक्सी खायो भने उफ्रे आफूले गर्छ अनि त्यो
के गर्ने विचार छ बिसौनीबाट
ठुलो मान्छे बनिएर
हो अनि बाहिर बस्दाखेरि डेन्ड्राइड चुरोटहरू खान्थ्यो खान्थेन
खाँदैन
चुरोट खान्थ्यो खान्थेन अहिले चुरोट खान्छ खान्न अहिले खान्छ खाँदैन
मेरो नाम पालसङ लामा म चाहिँ विगत 2009 नै भोइस अफ चिल्ड्रेनको फ्यामिली डेभलपमेन्ट प्रोग्राममा काम गर्दै आएको छ विशेष गरी पहिला चाहिँ यता कालीमाटी एरियामा थियो लोरेनेट एरियामा भने अहिले चाहिँ यतै थापाथलीको सुकुम्बास एरियामा चाहिँ काम गर्दै हो जुन हाम्रो सुरुमा फ्यामिली डेभलपमेन्ट प्रोग्रामले भनेको सुरुमा हामी हाउस टु हाउसै जान्छौँ हाउस टु हाउस भनेको हाम्रो भोइस अफ चिल्ड्रेनको फ्यामिली डेभलपमेन्ट प्रोग्रामले के काम गर्छ कसरी काम गर्छ भने हामी सुरुमा फ्यामिलीमै छिर्छौँ जुन फ्यामिलीमा छिर्ने बेलामा हामीले भोइस अफ चिल्ड्रेनको जानकारी दिन्छौँ त्यसपछि फ्यामिली डेभलपमेन्टले गर्ने जुन 5वटा क्षेत्रमा काम गर्छ हामीले स्वास्थ्य शिक्षा कानुनी पारिवारिक सम्बन्ध आर्थिक सम्बन्ध भनेर जुन त्यो 5वटा मध्ये कुनै पनि समस्या परिवारमा छ भने चाहिँ हामी हप्ता एकचोटि परिवारसँग जाने छलफल गर्ने जानकारी दिने त्यो समस्याको समाधान चाहिँ परिवार र हामी नै मिलेर कसरी समाधान गर्न सकिन्छ त भन्ने जानकारी दिने काम चाहिँ गर्छौँ
Well, so how do the children, so they've been on the streets, I assume they have no money. I mean, how do they get food to eat? I mean, how do they get, blankets to cover themselves? How does that work? Does your organization give them money to begin with to try and build up trust at all?
The first thing is very important to know by everybody is to give money in the street, it's exploit them more. So how they earn money, of course they are engaged in some business. So in a gang, probably they have responsibilities of each side. It depends on its capacity, interest also. So some children they are begging. If he's looks very let's say small and people they can pay the attention to that child. So these children they are engaged for begging. Some children they are engaged to collect the garbage, so they can sell and they can earn money. Some they are involved on pickpocketing, and some children they are involved on supplying drugs or supplying children for the sexual abuse or sometimes robbery also. So children they have very good income in the street. In fact, of course they are not using their money in proper way. So they are using their money to buy drugs, or sometimes they enjoy a lot in the street. So they are earning a lot of money, in fact.
I've been told that, it's not good for me or other people, tourists especially, to give money because it keeps children dependent on that kind of lifestyle. So, I mean, what do you tell people who say, but the kids are starving, I want to give them some food, I want to give them some money? I mean, what should people actually do?
I request people for two things. One is talk to them.
Talk to the children.
Talk to the children. And tell them that, okay, you are here, you are earning some money, and if I give you something, your problem will be solved for 1 day or 1 hour or something like this. But what about tomorrow? What will be your future? So if you take 5 minutes, somehow you are supporting them to build their future. The second thing is ask them what they want. And you can contact. You can spend your 15 minutes or half an hour. You can contact to authorities, or you can contact to the NGOs. There are many organizations working for them. So, if you don't have any information about the organization, then you can ask them themselves. If they know any organization, then you can tell them that if you stay in this organization, then maybe I will help you. So you can promise them saying that I can help you forever until you are adult. No need to support them. Your one support to refer to the organization is enough for them. Then after, organization will continue for them until they are sustained.
How does Voice of Children, though, create more awareness among the general public? I mean, not only Voice of Children, but you said there are other NGOs working on this issue. I mean, how do you do that? I know you have a website.
Yes.
But what else how would I know, about the work that you're doing?
Well, first thing is the information is circulated among the children where they are living. So our social workers are visiting in every places of Kathmandu Valley, even out of Kathmandu Valley, to tell them about our services and encourage them to leave the street and go to the organization. The second thing that we are doing a lot of publication and distributing to the general people and parents, and some other program that we have is like we are conducting a lot of workshop with the stakeholders, like in the area where there are many children, we conduct workshop with the hoteliers, so that people are more aware, and if ever they meet any children, then they can inform about the organization. We are conducting radio program also to tell them about the issue of children, about child sexual abuse. We are running some program with the teacher, with the journalists, and with the government stakeholders. And sometimes we are conducting a television program also, like a teleserial, or sometimes we announce public services announcers that is broadcasted from television. And we have we prioritize for networking also. So we have national alliances where we can talk about the street children issue, and we can share about the problem of the issues of street children. So these are the program that is related with advocacy and awareness.
And tell us where you're working. I mean, Tamil, is an area that where I see street children. In Pashupatinath, I've seen street children. But tell us where you're working, and then what do you actually do in those areas to try and rehabilitate the children?
Well, we are running a dropping center. It's open 24 hours in Dalku, which is a central point for street children who are living in Tamil, Basantapur, Putalisara, Kalimati, Swayambhu. This is the prime area where the many children are living in the street.
Swayambhu too.
Yes, Swayambhu too. Yeah. So our main focus is to prepare them for socialization. Then they could go with the family. And of course, without preparing the family, it's not possible. So we prepare the family also. Then when they are in the center, our main focus is for socialization, but of course we have to focus on education also. So we provide non-formal education in the rehabilitation center, knowing that most of them they never admit in the school or they drop out. And when they stay in the street, so it means there is a gap of age and education level. So within a year or within 18 months, we upgrade their education level. Then if a child is ready to go back to the family, and if the family are improve their situation and they are interested to welcome their children, then we reintegrate with the family.
So Krishna, just a few more questions, but one is, how do you work in partnership with, say, the government, civil society and such, internationally as well?
Well, as our issue is to challenges, street children issue and sexual abuse issue, both issues are very challenges. So definitely working alone is more difficult.
Yes.
So definitely we give a priority on collaboration with stakeholders. So we identify the stakeholders, then we define what kind of work can be together. So we have a collaboration with organization, we have collaboration with the education board, we have collaboration with the tourism board, we have collaboration with the central child welfare board. So the different sectors are for different purpose. So definitely for street children issue, we are collaborating with the government, which is a frontline body, is Central Child Welfare Board.
And tell us, you've been in existence since the year 2000. What about some of your success stories? Can you tell us about some of the kids who you've found on the streets and you've been able to rehabilitate them?
Well, there are many success stories. So even the organization is working since 13 years. The project is running since 17 years.
17 years.
Yeah, so during the 17 years, we have hundreds of success stories. So if I have to remember now, I can remember 4 or 5 cases. So one of these is like one child who stayed in the street for many years. In fact, he was in the street when he was 4 years old, and he stayed almost 10 years in the street. He was very small, and he became a kind of a leader in Tamil. And somehow he was sexually victim, I think 100 times, because he was too cute and he was very small, and every foreign pedophile wanted him. So finally he became a kind of broker. So he became a kind of mediator to select a child and reaching this child. He was bringing this child to the pedophile. So it was very difficult cases. And I myself, I did a lot of effort. But finally, one day he suddenly decided to come in the center, and now he's a taekwondo teacher. He has a master of taekwondo black belt, double black belt. He's a teacher. He's a kind of agent of business enterprises. So he has a very good. He's doing very good job. There are some other children who became a teacher. There are many children who are social worker. There are many children now. They are running their own organization and supporting these children. So there are many cases.
That's fantastic. And finally, what is a message that you would want to give to our viewers about the work that you're doing?
Well, don't think that the children who are in the street they have nobody. They have their parents. So instead of this, think about your responsibilities, because if you don't pay your attention to your child, one day your child can be in the street. So this is very common because people they think that only poor children they are in the street. No, there are many children who are from a good family also. So if you don't provide a good environment to your child, one day he can be in the street. So be aware and pay attention to your child.
Yeah, very good. Thank you so much, Krishna.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Namaste.